Yeah, sometimes I interview people for business reasons, sometimes I interview people for organizational reasons, and sometimes for social reasons, or spiritual reasons, or community reasons, or athletic reasons, or educational reasons, academic reasons. It goes on and on. But every now and then, I have the utmost pleasure of interviewing somebody who kind of delves into all of those categories. Comedy reasons, you name it, and Jack O. Davis fits into all of those categories. I was just thinking, I said, well, I need to interview Jacko because, although he's a comedian, he's very, very involved civically, and in the community and in Fort Valley and other initiatives and projects that are designed to improve the community. So he can wear a lot of hats and do a good job in doing whether he's at a church telling jokes or whether he's at Fort Valley State watching the football games and encouraging the alumni to support it, then he's there. This is a call to action.
Call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, and as I said, my guest today is the world-renowned Jacko Davis. You've seen him on, well, I'll let him tell you where they've seen you at.
First of all, Alex, thank you for that warm introduction. You said it just like I told you. I was on the middle of Bill National Talent Search in 1984, 6,500 of us, and I came in second to Willie Brown. Steve Harvey was there, and he discovered me and put me on Comic View. And I've been with Steve Harvey, Anita Baker, J. Anthony Brown, Ricky Smiley, all of them. President Obama 3 weeks ago at the Trinity Awards in Atlanta. And things have really done good. I try not to curse because I got kids I'm trying to be role models for. And by way of that, I get more shows.
Okay.
I'm extremely happy as to where I've gotten in this comedy business now. And I think Jack Benny told jokes when he was 100. So age doesn't matter in this business.
Well, speaking of jokes, we talked about, how a good comedian, can just tell a joke without a strip. Let's start the show with a joke.
Well, I was telling the lady, the Ku Klux Klan better not come down in our neighborhood. Bad if we need sheets.
Okay, so you got involved in comedy. Well, I guess you were involved in. How did you come to be a comedian, Jack?
I was a class clown. I was a class clown at Washington High School over in Cairo, Georgia. Then on in the military, I was real good at it. And then I did a show for Oprah one day, and Steve Harvey discovered me. And he's been sending me ever since then.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I talked with him today.
Did you really?
Talked with him today.
Yeah.
We were in at the Apollo last Thanksgiving. We had a Steve Harvey special. Steve, Brian McKnight, and Bruce, and we really rocked the house, man. I just had fun with Steve Harvey. Great guy, super individual.
Yeah.
I love Steve Harvey.
Yeah. I never met him personally, but I tell you one thing about Steve, he laughing all the way to the bank, man.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, he's got this no-burn bacon. Have you heard about it?
I know it. Now he in the food business.
Walmart has it. Yeah, he gave us all a case of that no-burn bacon. I gave a lot of people bacon, man. Steve is really doing great in the bacon business.
No burn bacon.
Right, I don't care how long you cook it, it never burns.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And I remember when he got a bald head, Steve, that everybody looked like he had a haircut every time. He went to a hair club for men and had that done. Because I taped him up several times. But he always looked like he just got out the barber chair. But don't let that fool you. It was a hair club for men. He had the hair inserted and it always looked good. But once he got a divorce, he said, I'm going to take this hair out and I'm going to change my whole lifestyle.
Okay.
Great guy. He got a sister in Augusta, and I deal with him a lot over there.
Right. So you can actually do that, huh? You could.
Yeah, implant hair in his head, and it looked like you just get out the barber chair every time.
Yeah.
Because when I met him in =89, Steve just had hair around the sides.
Right.
But once he got a divorce, he just took it all out there.
Well, talk about, if you would, some of the, talk a little bit about your barber. You're more than a comedian. You're also a barber. Talk about your barbering business.
Alex, when I was 13, Mama took me to Western Auto and bought a pair of clippers. I was working in tobacco, And I was cutting hair on the back porch till Mama made me start charging. And then at 15, they hired me at the barbershop in Tallahassee on Tennessee Street on busy days. School start back, Easter, Christmas, cutting kids. And I went on through the Army cutting hair. As a matter of fact, my freshman year at Fort Valley State, I got a master barber's license at 18. And I'm in the Georgia Barber's Journal now as the youngest guy to ever get that.
Good,
and it stayed. Even though I was the principal, I was still cutting hair. And I have a strong desire to cut hair.
Right.
And I've been at my present location 37 years.
Wow.
I got about 50 years. I think I've just about learned how to do it now.
I'm sure. Speaking of cutting hair in 18 and all of that, I talked to a dentist the other day, and about something else, but there's a book called The Wealthy Barber. The Wealthy Barber, and I forgot who said the author of it was. But he said the barber really didn't have a lot of money, but he had a lot of knowledge. And everybody came to this barber, whenever they had any kind of problem, they would come to this barber because he had so much knowledge on what was going on. So talk about, how you see the role of a barber other than being someone who cuts hair.
Well, the barbershop is the pipeline to the community. That's where everybody come and talk. And what I like about it is you never broke, you get paid every day. And you get to meet people and you go to different conferences. I used to cut for Proline up at the hair show in Atlanta. And that was real lucrative. And I've started 7 barbershops, people's shops that started from me. And I seem to think I've done something right. I've done something. We don't have the nicest shop in town, but one of the most high-volume shops.
Well, it's the information that flows through the shop that makes it nice.
And a lot of people come to get that Black Pages magazine. You really bring them in there for that. It's 25 years you and I have been together with that.
Yeah, man.
That is a strong tool for this community. And people always come there to get it. And I'm a ticket outlet for Central Georgia. And I got a lot of reasons for people to come in Jacko's barbershop.
Right. And you got an immaculate reputation as it relates to that. Well, it'll be after the fact when this show airs, but you're going to be the MC for an event called the Pioneers of Hair and Barbering. And I thought it was so appropriate that this guy named Johnny Rockmore decided to give some recognition for barbers and beauticians. Because, and you can address this, but I think a lot of people don't think about, the role, from an educational perspective, from a community perspective, from an economic perspective, from a family perspective, from raising your kids perspective, from an information. All of those things at one point or another going to come through the shop, either the barber shop or the beauty shop. Talk a little bit about that.
Alex, let me say, first of all, in 1968, they had a hairstyle called a blowout. And I went to Walter Johnson. That was 45 years ago.
Okay.
Asked him to teach me how to do a blowout.
He's going to be one of the honorees.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, in Reverend Denmark, and I cut hair with James Harrell. Over there, I raised 5 kids in that barbershop. Should have sent them all to college.
Okay.
And God has been really good to me, man. I tell you, if I could start all over, I went to Fort Valley State, by the way, Georgia College. But I really think if I could start all over, I graduated from high school today, I'd open up a barbershop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because you don't need a degree to cut hair.
Yeah.
I would do that. So, because I don't regret going to Fort Valley.
Yeah.
But the barber business has been, and I get to practice my jokes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get black, white, all kinds of clientele. Right, cut the mayor's hair. And, I really like that.
So you cut any kind of hair? Huh?
Man, it's hair. It's hair. But Alex, after 50 years, though, you just about to learn. And in the Army, you learn to cut that straight hair, and they come in there now. And because I got other guys in there work with me that's good at it. We got an all-purpose thing there, that location, man. Everybody come. So I've cut Steve Harvey's in there. I did Anita Baker's eyes over there. Bro Man from the Martin Show, Ricky Smiley, all of them in that little hole down there.
Right,
We just make them feel like we pour it on them when they come down there.
Right. But I know that gives you a great feeling to, watch me now, to walk with kings, but not lose the common touch.
You're exactly right.
A lot of people can't do that, and then that's what makes one influential and powerful. Because although you might can pick up the phone when we finish this show and call Steve, and he'll answer your call.
Yeah. Well.
But then you still just old Jacko.
Right. Let me tell you something. Muhammad Ali came to Fort Valley at the Grand Marshal in the parade. So the sergeant that brought him here was one of my patrons. He said, "I'm gonna bring Ali to see you." And that Thursday afternoon, I saw the car pull up. And Muhammad Ali got out of that car, and man, I tell you, I was stunned. Chill bumps over me. I cut his hair. We got the pictures on the wall in the barber shop.
Okay.
And his 64th birthday, he invited me to Louisville, Kentucky to do his birthday party. We got the pictures, man.
Wow.
We rocked, man. I enjoyed Bush's wife. A lot of fun. I was the brokest thing there, but they didn't know it. But great time. Got fond memories of Muhammad Ali. He took me to the Louisville Slugger Bat Company and bought me a bat. Got my name engraved on. All that's on the wall down there. And this is a small museum.
Right.
Roy Jones Jr. took pictures with him. Ronaldo Ray, Patti LaBelle. We got them all on the wall. And some people ain't gonna believe you.
Right. But you got a museum down there.
That's what Marvin James from Channel 13 said. So you got a museum.
Yeah.
Everybody I've been with, we take pictures. People don't believe you, man. They said, Jacko didn't go no comment view. He hadn't been on HBO. When it come on TV, hey, man,
I know. And I know you appreciate the opportunity to do that. Now, how busy, I mean, how much, how busy are you, Jack? I mean, do you get just as much as you want? Do you have to turn some things down?
Yeah, Alex, I'm getting older now, so I do about 5 dates a month. Barbershop keep me busy. But a couple years from now, I'm going to go full steam with Steve. I'm going to retire and I'm going to be out there because it's easier when you're out there. It's easier than standing up all day.
Right.
But right now, I'm finna remodel the shop and rent chairs.
Now, does he do comedy shows now?
Yeah, he does, man. About $30,000 an hour. He's in Vegas and different places. Yeah, Steve Harvey gets paid. Down to earth, nice. I like Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
I like Steve Harvey.
Well, maybe he'll see this show when I'm gonna tag him anyway to see if he'll talk a little bit about what drives you to be interested in the community, man. I know you're trying to help Fort Valley. Talk about some of the community activities.
I came up in Cairo, Georgia. I remember going to the back of the bus. Remember to go by Prince Albert, you have to say Mr. Prince Albert. I've seen the Ku Klux Klan keep black ladies, pregnant ladies, and stuff. I saw that, and I told my mama that I was gonna major in politics and try to do something about that. And I never did leave me. And I went to Fort Valley, majored in politics, then ran for a senator. Then I was on the school board. And I got it. I got out there and I liked it. You're doing something for your people and for the community. And it never hurts to help out in your community. We need more people to do that. And I just like getting it done. I've been pretty successful at that. And I ain't finna stop now.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Yeah. Have there been any individual projects or activities, community-wise? I know you do a lot with Fort Valley and try to support that. Fort Valley and what else?
Politics locally?
Yeah. Not only politics, just anything that you do, because you just care so much about the community.
Yeah, we got a football fan club where the Wildcat Rooters, we were instrumental in getting Kevin Porter here. I raised Kevin in my shop.
Okay, I noticed your support of Kevin.
I raised him in my barbershop.
Did you
when
really
he played with the Chiefs, I'd travel with him, and I cut the Chiefs' hair. I made some money at it. I cut the Raiders' hair with Eddie Anderson. But Kevin Porter, I raised him in that barbershop, and we were instrumental in getting him as coach. And we've given him a lot of money. And tomorrow night, Kevin gonna have Saturday night probably have a dubious distinction. The only coach in the history of the SIC that first year go to the championship.
And I noticed the other day they said, yeah, they beat Albany, didn't they?
Sure did. They said the coach told them they might have to play Fort Valley again, so half of them quit. But that voter registration drives, going to the nursing home, cutting elderly hair, I've been doing that for 17 years. And I'm really involved in Warner Robins CME Church. I'm really involved in that. And I tell you, the Lord is in word, say, if you don't give, I ain't giving to you. If you don't love and show mercy, I ain't showing none to you. I'm the kind that need a little mercy. And I don't know when that man gonna call me Alex, and I want to be ready. So I'm trying to pull the right strings and do the right things. And I'm pretty satisfied with what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I applaud you, man. And I've been, we've been interacting for a while. Even down there in Fort Valley.
Yeah, I go way back with you. Alex is the same night as he's ever been. Super guy, great personality, community involved. And you don't see Alex do something, tell him he can. And he'll get it done. I really like that about Alex Habersham. I knew his daddy. Yeah. Knew his sister. Yeah. And Alex is a super guy. I'm grateful to you, man.
They gonna think I'm paying you, man.
No, you're not. But you've been a shot in the arm for the Middle Georgia community for a long time.
Thank you, sir.
These people know that.
Yeah.
They know that.
Thank you very, very much. So what you got on the horizon, other than cutting hair and doing shows? Anything else going on? Anything you want to tell the folk about?
Get out and vote. Voice your opinion in these local races and tell people to register and vote. It's utmost important that we vote. This last election, you could tell Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. The country elected her, but the system elected Trump.
Right.
Get folks, a lot of folks can get out and vote. Go out and vote, man. Martin Luther King, we want to make sure he didn't die for nothing.
Absolutely, man.
Get out and vote.
And you know what I said, Jack? How much time we got under it? They had all kind of remarks on Facebook yesterday about gloom and doom. But, my point to our community is that we got all these resources, we can help ourselves.
Exactly.
We got money, we got education, we got positions, we got all these resources. And the problem is, not what the system is doing to us, it's what we doing to us.
You're right.
Because if we could just do a better job of, letting that money circulate in our community, mentoring our young people, donating to the non-profits, being involved in the community, I don't care who the president is. We can help ourselves.
You're exactly right, man. I tell you, we've been suffering 400 years. We know how to suffer.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something, Alex. We just been free since the Voting Rights Act of '68. Since that time, you got black president, judges, black dealerships, professional basketball program, the football program. We're moving a little too fast for them, Alex. Just to gain all that in just 45 years. Right. I think the nation's kind of scared of that.
Right.
So
but we can still internally do everything that we want to do and move even faster.
There's no handcuffs on us.
Ain't no handcuffs on us. And
you're exactly
so
right.
what I encourage the community, everybody, and the thing that one has to realize is that people died, man.
You're right.
People died and were beat up, and like you said, you saw pregnant ladies get kicked in the stomach.
I saw that.
That we can have our free. So everybody has a duty and an obligation and a responsibility to be involved in mentor a child.
You exactly
go
right.
read at a school, shop in some places where the owner looks like you.
And as a matter of fact, I was on your mentoring program for years.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of stuff we've done together.
I know. So
yeah.
Well, anyway. This is a call to action.
Call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, having interviewed. I'm going to try to leave a little time because we're going to have a couple of clips on the show with Jack telling jokes. So you got to send me a couple so we can put it on the show, Jack. So
I'll be glad to.
Because people don't know you triply funny. Some people funny, some people double funny. You triple funny.
Alex, they said Sunday morning all the crackheads going to join the church. They said the choir gonna sing Jesus is a rock.
This is a call to action.
A call to action.
I'm your host, Alex Habersham, having interviewed my friend, the comedian, community activist, Barber, and just Fort Valley State alumni, and a lot of other things.
Thank you.
Friend of Steve Harvey.
Thank you,
Mr. Jacko Davis. Thank you, man.
You are so welcome. I'm grateful that you invited me. I feel honored.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
Have a great day.
Let's give him a round of applause. Good evening, Macon, Georgia. I am so proud to be a part of this crowd tonight. Seems like it's my family. I've been in the barber business about 50 years, and I know how it is. So all of y'all are my folks here. I was on the way over here tonight, and the state patrolman put on his lights, and I wouldn't stop. So they threw up a roadblock for me. He got there and said, Jacko, why you didn't stop when you put those lights on? As an officer 2 years ago, my wife ran off with a state patrolman, and I thought you were him bringing her back. I heard Donald Trump talking about the Ku Klux Klan. I said, they better not come down in our neighborhood bad if we need sheets. I went over in the projects in Warner Robins today. I saw this good-looking lady. I said, honey, you sure look good. She said, I wish I could say the same thing about you. I thought all I got to do is tell a lie like I did. She said, if I was your wife, I'd put poison in your coffee. If I was your husband, honey, I'd sure drink it.